Hey, welcome to this Power Vinyasa Yoga Flow that targets the entire body. I hope you enjoy the practice. If you do, please support the channel by subscribing. Now, when you're ready, let's meet in Child's Pose. Come into any variation of Child's Pose that suits you. Lower the forehead down onto the mat and close down the eyes. Let's take just a couple moments here to arrive and settle onto our mat. Set up a rhythm of breath that you can maintain for the duration of practice, and feel free to set an intention which may be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual in nature. And if nothing comes to mind in terms of an intention, then consider setting an intention of gratitude. Gratitude for your body, for the time you have to do this yoga practice, to be alive, and for all the other wonderful things in your life and the beautiful things yet to come. Start to walk your hands off the right side of your mat to stretch into the left side body. Come back through center and walk the hands off the left side of your mat. Walk your hands back to the middle of your mat and then meet me in Sphinx pose. Bring your forearms parallel to one another. Lift the chest, pull the shoulders back and down, and send energy out through the toes. If you want to go a bit deeper into this back bend, then you can come into seal by extending the arms. Come back to the Sphinx pose. Bring the palms directly underneath the shoulders. Come onto your toes and then press yourself up into an upward dog. In your upward dog, pull your shoulders back and down. Shine the heart forward and press the mat away from you. Inhale, exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. Inhale, flow through a high plank and then back into an up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Feel free to do whatever your body needs in this downward dog. Now come forward and meet me in a high plank. In your high plank, evenly distribute your weight throughout your palms. Press the mat away from you to round into your upper back. Externally rotate the upper arms so the biceps are facing the front of the mat. And then tuck the tailbone under. Let's do a quick wrist warm up here. So shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now internally rotate the fingertips and shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now externally rotate the fingers, shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now fingertips point to the feet. Shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's all meet back in a plank pose and then lower the forearms down onto the mat for a forearm plank. Now draw the right knee to the right tricep, tap, extend the leg back, draw the left knee to the left tricep, tap, extend the left leg back. Do 2 more on each side. Right knee, right tricep, tap, left knee, left tricep, tap. 1 more. Good job. Let's all meet in a forearm plank. Then come onto the knife edge of the right foot and then reach the left arm up and overhead for a side plank on the right. Now lower the hips, let them hover just above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good job. Left forearm comes back down. And then let's come into a forearm plank on the left. Right arm reaches up. And then lower the hips, let them hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good job. Both forearms come back down to the mat. And then straighten the arms. Send the hips up and back for a downward dog. Now start to walk the feet behind the hands and slowly rise up into Tadasana, mountain pose. In mountain, evenly distribute your weight throughout your feet. Engage the quads, lengthen out through the spine, and reach up through the crown of your head. On your next inhale, reach the arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, shine the heart forward, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Last one. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Good job. Now shift more weight into the left foot and draw the right knee to the chest. Give the leg a little bit of a squeeze. Release. Take a big step back with your right foot and meet me in Warrior 2. In your Warrior 2, stack your left knee above your left heel. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and gaze over the left middle finger. Now shift more weight into the left foot. Left hand comes down onto the mat. Lift the right foot for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You can challenge your balance here a little bit more by lifting the torso to lift the fingertips off the mat. rotate the right hip next to the left, and then reach the arms forward for Warrior 3. Reach out through the back heel and lengthen out through the spine. Now bend the right knee, tap the knee outside the left calf. Inhale, back to Warrior 3. Exhale, tap. Inhale, Warrior 3. Last one. Exhale, tap. Inhale, come back to Warrior 3. Now lower the foot back down onto the mat. And then fold over the left leg for a pyramid pose. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the back foot here, and also pull the left hip back. On each inhale, lengthen out through the spine. On each exhale, fold a little deeper. Reach the left arm up, gaze at the left thumb for revolve triangle. Exhale, left hand comes back down to the mat. Create a strong foundation with the right hand. Come onto the knife edge of the right foot. And then step the left foot outside the right and reach the left arm forward for a wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips. Left hand touches right big toe. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips, touch the big toe. Inhale, wild thing. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, wild thing. Good job. Now draw the left knee to the left armpit. Hold for a moment, and then as slowly as possible, set the left foot next to the right hand and rise to a tree pose. Right foot comes anywhere on the left leg except for on the knee. Press the hips forward, pull the right knee back and reach the arms overhead. On your next exhale, cactus the arms, gaze up. Feel the squeeze in the back. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tree. Last one. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tree. Great job. Set the right foot back down to come back into Tadasana. Now inhale, bring your palms to touch overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. Do one more on your own. And be sure to connect each movement with each breath. Let's all meet back in Tadasana, and then shift more weight into the right foot and draw the left knee to the chest. Give the knee a squeeze. Release, step the left foot back to meet in a warrior two. Now shift more weight into the right foot. Right hand comes down, float the left leg, and meet in a half moon. Now rotate the left hip to bring it level with the right and reach the arms forward. Warrior three. Bend into the left knee, tap the left knee outside the right calf. Inhale, rise back to warrior three. Exhale, tap the knee outside the calf. Inhale, back to warrior three. Exhale, tap. Inhale, warrior three. Now left foot comes back down to the mat and fold over right leg for pyramid pose. Reach the right arm up for revolved triangle. Gaze at the right thumb and breathe. Exhale, right hand comes back down. Create a strong foundation with the left hand. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot. And then step the right foot outside the left leg for wild thing. Inhale, exhale, lower the hips, touch the big left toe. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips, touch the toe. Inhale, wild thing, last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, wild thing. Good job. Now draw the right knee to the right armpit and then step the right foot with control next to the left hand and rise into the tree pose. Gaze at one point here to get your balance. Now exhale, cactus the arms, look up. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Great job. Lower the left foot next to the right for Tadasana. And then lower the hips down. Bring the hands to the heart and lengthen out through the spine for Malasana Yogi Squat. Let's enjoy the squat for a few moments. Feel free to bring some movement into the pose. Good job. Release the hands and then bring the feet and the knees closer together. Lower the knees down onto the mat. And then bring the hands to the lower back. Press the hips forward. Lift the chest and gaze up for camel pose. Exhale, release. Come back to yogi squat. Lower the knees back down. Hands come to the lower back. Press the hips forward. Lift the chest. Gaze up. And breathe. If you feel any discomfort in the lower back, lift your chest higher up. And if you still feel discomfort, please come out of the pose. Exhale, release. Let's come back to the yogi squat. Lower the knees back down to the mat one more time. And for the last rep of camel, feel free to bring the hands either onto the lower back or onto your heels. If you bring your hands onto your heels, then you'll go a little bit deeper, or the stretch will be a little bit deeper in your back. So choose your variation. Press the hips forward, lift the chest, and then gaze up. Exhale, release. Let's come back to a yogi squat one more time. And then lower the hips all the way down onto the mat. Bring your hands down behind you with your fingertips facing forward. And then shift your hips closer to your heels. And then gently bend into the elbows to stretch into the front side of your shoulders. Good job. Release and lower yourself down onto your back. Draw the heels closer to your hips. Bring your knees together and then lower the knees to the right. Extend your left arm away from you and then breathe into the lower back. Release, come back up through center. Let's do the other side. Lower the knees down to the left. Extend the right arm away from you and breathe. Come back up through center. Hug the knees to your chest. Give the legs a big squeeze. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Release the legs. Set the heels to the corners of your mat. Lower the arms down beside you with your palms facing up. And close down the eyes for Savasana. Let's take just 3 minutes here to relax and move back into our parasympathetic nervous system. Bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Keep the eyes closed as you roll over onto one side and press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands wherever is comfortable. Lengthen out through the spine. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and lower the chin. Let's take a few minutes here to pay attention to the inflow and outflow of our breath. A yoga practice is not complete without a meditation, even if it's just for 2 or 3 minutes. If you can stay for longer, that's even better, but even 2 minutes is something and worth doing. Bring the hands to your heart. Rub your palms together. Place the palms over the eyes. Blink the eyes open and lower the hands. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and for letting me share my practice with you. I really appreciate your time, and if you enjoyed the practice, please subscribe to the channel by clicking over here, and then you might want to check out this video or this video the next time you practice.